There lived an intelligent merchant in a village. His wife's name was Elizabeth. He had 4 sons: John, Tony, Michael, and Harry. All 4 sons were married. The wives of all 4 were good at their work. They all obeyed their in-laws. The days were passing by. The merchant thought, there is nothing fixed in life.
I don't know when life will end. When will the wick of life be extinguished? At present, I look after the house. But after me, would these daughter-in-laws be able to look after this house properly or not?
Due to this worry, he started thinking about it. At last, he decided to take a test of his daughter-in-laws. One day, he invited all his relatives, near and dear, and his friends for a feast. On this occasion, in the presence of his family, he called all 4 of his daughters-in-law. To each, he handed some grains of rice and told them,
"Keep these, and give me when I ask."
The 4 daughters-in-law took the rice grains and went away. The name of the first daughter-in-law was Lily. She thought,
"In this house, which is full of wealth and prosperity, what is the need to keep these few grains safely?"
Thinking this, she found it to be useless, and she threw the grains. Jennifer, the second daughter-in-law, thought these grains had been given by her father-in-law. They should not be thrown away. Therefore, she cooked them and ate them. Emily, the third daughter-in-law, thought and kept the grains in a silk cloth, knotted them, and put them in a basket, so that when her father-in-law asks for them, she will return them to him. The name of the 4th daughter-in-law was Misha. She thought her father-in-law was an intelligent person. In giving a few grains, there must be a purpose. Thinking this, she sent the grains to her father's house for sowing. 5 years later, there was such a big harvest out of these that the stores became full of it. 5 years later, the father-in-law once again invited all relatives, near and dear ones, his friends, and after dinner, etc., he asked his 4 daughters-in-law for the grains. The first daughter-in-law, Lily, said,
"I thought those grains were useless, so I threw them away. You may have these new grains."
The second daughter-in-law, Jennifer, said,
"I thought those grains were eatable, so I cooked them and ate them."
The third daughter-in-law, Emily, brought the safely kept grains and gave them, saying,
"Please take them."
The fourth one, Misha, said,
"To bring them, we need vehicles. It would be impossible for men to bring them."
On hearing the words of Misha, the 4th daughter-in-law, the merchant was very happy. In front of everyone, he said,
"From today on, I hand over the whole responsibility of the house to Misha."
After that, he handed over the responsibility for the safety of the treasury to Emily. Jennifer was given the charge of the kitchen, and Lily was given the charge of house cleanliness. It is true that each person should be given work according to his or her ability.